Hey. Hi, everybody. So today I have got Jude with me, and Jude has been on the Conscious Creators Masters Academy, and she also came on the retreat. And we had a conversation, and she's had such an amazing journey over the last 12 to 14 weeks since I've known her. And I really wanted to share this with you because it's such a positive, happy story, really, from where you were. So, right. Hi, Jude. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm buzzing. It's fantastic. Yeah.
And do you want to share when you remember going back to our first call that we ever had, where you were talking about wanting maybe to join the Conscious Creators? Do you want to share where you were? And then we can talk about where you are now.
Yes. I was widowed suddenly and unexpectedly 4.5 years ago, and wasn't looking for any new partner in my life, and was in a right old mess. But had got together with a gentleman, and that had all fallen apart very quickly, and I was absolutely devastated. I mean, um, my first call with you, Corey, I was in floods of tears. I think I cried for 3 weeks, and
Mm.
I just couldn't understand it, and did a lot of research and found Corey just through the conscious creating stroke manifesting community, and learned a bit about attachment types. And yeah, so I was really unsure about even doing the Conscious Creators Masters Academy, um, but decided I was going to go for it. And my goodness, I mean, yeah, I yes, it's been a fantastic journey, quite spooky almost.
Yeah. So what do you want to say? What do you think? Do you think there was a moment where things started getting better for you? And actually, to be clearer, how have things got better for you? Like from where
Okay,
you were?
well, Um, I mean, I think I was getting improvements during the Masters Academy, but the big standout thing for me was coming back from the retreat, which was brilliant for me because I was amongst people for um, concentrated sort of 5 days. And if I'm honest, I mean, well, the thing that Corey taught me was that actually a lot about the Masters Academy is about learning to love yourself and looking after yourself, and that then gives space for other things to come into your life. And I think I've been struggling knowing what I wanted in life. If you'd asked me to write it down, I don't think I could have done. And all of a sudden, I've taken up golf, I've taken up boxing, I'm going to go back and do my choir again, seeing my friends. Yeah, it's just opened up all sorts of possibilities.
Yeah. And how do you feel compared to how you felt before?
Oh, I mean, I'm buzzing. Yeah, I mean, I was spending 90% of my time in bed because I just couldn't face the world. I just really couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my top on. I'm After this, I'm going for my golf lesson. So there you go.
And it is honestly such a beautiful thing to have witnessed from where you were. And it was like, and so many of my clients and people that I meet have been in that state where they're just so hurt and so confused about a relationship.
Mm.
And the anxiety about it is up there really high. The rumination about it is really like constant. And then I find that as the Conscious Creators Masters Academy goes on, something kind of magic happens because I suppose you can't even tell which point it was that you started to feel supported and better and whatever. But over the course of those 12 weeks, that anxiety comes right down. And yeah, it's just been amazing for you for everybody who's known you on in the
Oh,
groups and on the retreat. Because honestly,
yeah.
everyone watching this, Jude was literally like the life of the retreat. She had us like crying with laughter, talking till 1 in the morning. She had jumped in the river. And it was like from someone who couldn't get out of bed, you were just having so much fun. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was
And I mean,
really
I think for me, I mean, yes, I did come to Corrie with an issue with an SP, and I my feelings for him haven't changed, but I've got it into much better perspective. And you never know, it may, we may get back together, and that's fine. But yes, I was sort of obsessed with the SP thing, whereas now I've just got it in much better perspective. So
yeah.
much more. I don't know if it'll happen. It's going to happen, and if it doesn't, well, yeah, that's sad, but I've got other things in my life now that will give me other opportunities.
Yeah, and it honestly, like when people are so focused, and as you know, and as I know, when we're so focused on a person, it's so hard to enjoy life.
Mm.
And like life is about living at the end of the
Yeah,
day, and you're just doing that now. And and also the fact that you've to some degree let go. Obviously, you haven't let go as in you still care about him and you still
yeah,
like hope that there's an opportunity to reconnect, which
yeah,
is fine, but it's not consuming your every moment anymore, and you're able to enjoy like new friendships, new things that you're doing. And that is honestly, that's where I was when things really started shifting for me in my relationship and within myself. And so you're just on exactly where you need to be, and you always have been, but like I suppose you just feel feel a lot better than you did.
yeah. And I mean, one of the key things that you've taught me is that the best way to love somebody else, including your SP, is to actually give them space to make their mind up about things. And it's not my job to fix other people because I think up until doing, I mean, I'm 61 years old, for goodness sake, but up until, meeting Corrie, I was a real fixer. Oh, I can fix this, I'll get this sorted. And you can't, you need to fix yourself first. And that's hopefully what I've done and I'm continuing to do, continuing to do. So thank you very much. Honestly, it's been amazing.
Yeah, and I've loved getting to know you and seeing your story. And I honestly feel like we'll be in touch for like
Oh,
for a
definitely.
very long time now.
I'm definitely coming on next year's retreat. I just need to be
Yeah.
make sure I book up in time.
Yeah, so just for anyone wondering about that, that's already booked for the 27th of August
Oh goodness, okay.
in 2025.
Brilliant.
And so if you do want to do go on the retreat, I've got a waiting list now for to take on the first bookings. Jude's already booked on.
Oh good. I'm glad you put me
So
on.
you'll meet Jude. Um, so what do you think about the because one of the things that I love about the conscious creators and the retreat is the element of community. So what would you say about that to people who might need that kind of support?
Yes, I mean what's lovely is we all get each other
Yeah.
because clearly when you're sort of going through issues. So when I first broke up with the SP, I mean I was obviously talking to my friends, but what's they're not in the same situation as me, and I just felt that both the Masters Academy and the retreat, it's often people that have got an SP and trying to work it all out. And yeah, so that it's very calm and loving and inclusive and supportive. um
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, without fail, if you've got a problem, there's always one other person at least in the group that can help you, or just give you a hug or say the right words. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's brilliant. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very warming, I would suggest.
And what about the guest speakers on the conscious creators? Did you have any particular favorites?
I mean, Mo Cohen is an absolute remarkable gentleman. So insightful and obviously got so much knowledge. And I mean, I know you've sort of done a lot of work with him.
Mm.
Um, and Noosh was good. I mean, all of them were good actually. Yeah, and a lot of it's new. It was new to me because I'd not dated from probably my mid 20s, so I'm sort of a bit out of touch with it.
Yeah.
But again, it's not all about relationships. It's about us getting to know ourselves and making us the best possible version of ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Yeah,
thing. It's for anyone really at any point who is interested in growing and evolving from where you are, wherever you might be stuck, whether that's relationships, which often people do come with a relationship issue, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come with like a worry about money or a worry about family or becoming a mother or just so many different things that people can come to the conscious creators with. And whatever issue is coming up, that's what you bring to the group. And then we work with that. So it's different every cohort, but this cohort's been really nice. And as always, the group gelled so well, didn't they?
yes, absolutely. And I mean, I'm on the next one as well, aren't I? So I'm carrying on with.
Yeah.
Academy.
Yeah, that's true. So
I can't get enough of it.
if you come on the retreat or you come on the Conscious Creators, you get to meet Jude.
Yeah, you can't get
Um,
rid of me yet.
yeah. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience. Is there anything
Pleasure.
else you would like to say to anyone who might be thinking about joining?
I mean, I just think, like I did, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I did. And I'm just so, I mean, I'm going goosebumpy now. I'm just so pleased I did because it's a bit like sliding doors. What on earth would be the case if I hadn't? I'd be still spending 90% of my time in bed. And
Yeah.
here I am just, beginning to build my life and enjoy it. And yeah, yeah. I just think sometimes you just have to go for it.
Yeah.
If it feels right, go for it.
Oh, amazing. Right. Well, thanks very much.
Pleasure.
If anybody's got any questions about the Conscious Creators, let me know. You can book your space on the website or you can do a payment plan if you email me. And if you need a discovery call, then we can do that as well, and that's free. And if you do want to come on the retreat next year, let me know. It's going to be epic. And now we've done it once, we know so much more about the venue, about the place, about how we do things. And yeah, it's a very special time. So hopefully we'll see some of you there in 2025. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.